Okay, I have my magazine. This is the third one that I told you to get ready for this week, called Art Stars. And it shows the famous ballet star, Misty Copeland. And I'm just going to add this in. When I'm at school, I teach in a careful way, using careful words. When I'm at home, I do not speak the same way I do at school. And it takes me some extra concentration when I'm in my home to remember to use my school voice. The way I actually pronounce this word is art stars. That's the way my accent is from when I grew up. But when I'm in class, sometimes I tease myself by saying art stars, just like the word start. That's not how I say it when I'm not at work. Art stars, start, car, and a bunch of other words. So one of these days I'm just going to teach from home like I sound at home, with my accent and not sounding like I'm really from Seattle. Okay, ready. In a light purple, a kind of lavender color, it says Art Stars. Underneath it, it says Misty Copeland is a ballet dancer. I wouldn't say it that way. Learn about her and other African American artists and musicians. And the captions that go with the photo in nonfiction work, says Misty Copeland performs in Lincoln Center in New York City. Yeah. Maybe for my birthday tomorrow I'll speak the way I normally speak. Oh, that would be entertaining to me. Okay, looking at the inside, man, remember the graphic designer decides which photos and where the photos will go, what the text will look at, and the layout. That would be an interesting job to have. Across the top, the pattern and the border shows a book for writers. It shows a musical G-clef and red notes for music, and then it shows an artist palette for an artist, and then pink ballet slippers with more music, and then the pattern begins again. So you can see the unit across the top. I'm going to fold this in half. And as we've been doing before, having your tools ready, and you can pause after each section, or you can wait till the end and do that and reread by yourself. Okay, in purple letters at the top, the kind of headline reads, Amazing Artists. February is Black History Month. We celebrate the lives of African Americans, learn about a writer, a dancer, an artist, and a musician, and about their work. In red, the first red framed or red perimeter photo box shows a woman sitting on the floor near a brick wall, and the words say, red headline says, Jacqueline Woodson. Woodson is a writer. She wrote Brown Girl Dreaming for older kids. It is about her childhood. You can work on your words now and pause the video, or you can come back and do it all at the end. Okay, at the top in purple, the person from the front cover, Misty Copeland. There's two photos there for her. Oh, and there's two photos for the last person showed her book cover. Copeland is a ballerina. She also wrote a children's book about dancing. Okay, so she's both a performing artist and a writing artist. The bottom is a green framed or green perimeter photo about Jacob Lawrence. In green print it says, Jacob Lawrence. Lawrence was a painter. His paintings show important moments in African American history. Jacob Lawrence's Paintings had an exhibition in Seattle about 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, and I brought the kindergarten class at the time to come see his paintings. It was the first time his paintings, his entire series, The Great Migration, had been assembled for many years, about 20 years, and I felt that was important enough for students to see in their entirety. I believe it's a total of 60 paintings, and he lived in Seattle for the second part of his life, Jacob Lawrence. Maybe I'll make some plans for you to be able to see them. Okay. When I turn the page, I'm at this big blue bordered photo with blue print, and that's Louis Armstrong. In blue print it says Louis Armstrong. Many people called him Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong. Armstrong was a musician. He played the trumpet and sang. He helped create jazz. It is a style of music. And Louis Armstrong grew up in New York City. He grew up in the borough of Queens. I grew up in the borough of the Bronx. And his home is now a museum in Queens, New York. The bottom, the question mark in pink, and the headline is in yellow, and then the text is in black. And that shows a white framed photo, and it says, "A new museum is being built in Nashville, Tennessee. Visitors will learn about music and African American musicians." The back page, of course, is something you can do. It says music makers, and it says to look closely at the pictures of African American musicians, read the clues. You might need to get help with the back page if you're going to do that, or you might be able to read lots of those words together with someone or by yourself. And then you're going to match the letter that goes with the picture of the person and the facts at the bottom. Okay, so you might have already worked on your words, and you might be working on those words now. Thank you.